welcome back to Outside the Cookie Jar. I'm Jackie the Baker, and today I'm going to be sharing with you a little twist on your average 7-layer bar. This is going to be a lucky magic bar, I would say. It's in honor of St. Patrick's Day, and it's going to be magical. It is a graham cracker cookie crust, and it has the pistachio pudding mix in it. So this is going to be our base for the cookie crumb, and along with graham crackers. So let's get baking. Okay, for starters, you can either use a hand mixer or you can use a standing mixer. I always prefer my standing mixer. And you would want to put 3 1/4 cup of melted butter or melted margarine in your bowl, along with 1 cup of sugar. Cup of sugar, and your pistachio pudding. You want to mix that together. So well combined. All right. Right here's what it should. Looks like slime, doesn't it? Huh. Slimer. And then to that, 1 egg. Drop, drop. Now, if you wanted to add vanilla, you could. I would just go for maybe like a 1/2 to 1 teaspoon of vanilla, because you really don't want to lose the pistachio flavor of the pudding. Okay, now you're going to want, okay, now you want to add in 1 1/2 cups of all-purpose flour, 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda, and 1/2 teaspoon of salt. If you're using salted butter, omit the salt. So what I'm going to do here is just do this in halves. You want to mix well until well combined, of course. And add the rest. Then you want to scrape down your bowl. Scrape down the bowl. Now, what I have here that's going in here next is about 1 3/4 of a cup of graham cracker crumbs. Now you could use if you have on hand or whatever. If you don't have like graham crackers on hand, you can also use the corn flakes. Just scratch them up or mash them up in a food processor. Add that in there. This is going to be like a really thick dough. So you want to make sure everything's in there. All right. That's what I have. Now if you want like a greener crust, I would go for like maybe adding maybe a couple squirts of food coloring. Now, this is a jelly roll of 10 by 15. Okay, now what you want to do, if you find that your base, this base right here, is a little too dry, what you want to do, because it's probably going to be a little dry because of the pudding mix. Now, some people don't have that problem. Some people do. I'm for one who has a little bit of that problem. Well, at least today I do anyway. Now, what I did was I added 2 tablespoons of milk to your mixture. Now, if you put 2 tablespoons of milk in your base, it'll be a little softer, but you don't want it like too soft, or else the cookie base just won't set up well. So you want it like pliable, and that you're able to easily put this in the jelly roll pan. This is a 10 by 15. So, yeah, 10 by 15. And you want to, like I said, make sure your oven is on 350 Fahrenheit. I'm going to bake this at 8 minutes. I'm going to bake this at 5 to 8 minutes. Now, you don't want this completely cooked. You just want it like partially cooked, because you're going to put it back in the oven after we layer the toppings and everything else with condensed milk. Okay, I shall see you in about 5 minutes. Okay, so it's been 5 minutes on my end. So I don't know if you can see this, but it is like not baked all the way. Like this. You can say it's a little still raw. That's exactly what you want. Now, have a couple white chocolate chips. And you want like a half a can on top of this. So, about half a can. I just spread it. If the chocolate chips melt, that's fine, you know? That's like pretty much what it's supposed to do. Alright, I'm gonna do this. I got about 2 cups of coconut in here. I went ahead and I added some food coloring to it, so that way it'll be green for St. Patrick's Day. I'm feeling the vibe today. Feeling the vibe. Okay, here we go. So you want to take about most of it. Spread it on here. So I'd say about 1 2/3 go on top. what I have here is the small chocolate chips, like the mini chocolate chips. You could do regular size, it's up to you. So I have a little less than a half a cup here. So you just want to spread that on there. Try to get it evenly. So try to get it evenly as possible. You know, try to get it all, you know, somewhat in just about every bite you take. Okay, so we got that. What you want to do now is, now you could either add pistachios to yours. I'm not a big fan of pistachios. I snack on them by themselves, but I don't really like them in like stuff like this, like the whole pistachios. Pistachio pudding I could eat up like crazy. It's just regular pistachios, you know, just whatever. I'm not a big fan. So right now you want to do, no, this is the time, if you're going to use pistachios, is put them on top of here. I myself is going to be using chopped pecans. So want to go about half a cup of nuts of your choice. Then you want to take the other half of your sweetened condensed milk and just pour it on top. You know, like drizzle it over here, you know. Let's see. I think this will fit. All right. I'll do that. Then you want to add the rest of your cookie. No. There. Here. And I'm adding another handful of white chocolate chips. Probably about a little less than a half a cup. Then a little more of the miniature or chocolate chips on top. Pop a little more nuts. All right. Now, get your hands dirty, which I will be using my glove for, my trusty glove. So, try to smash it down. This is probably going to be hot, so just smash it down. All right, there you have it. Now, put it back in the oven, and you should put it in there between 15 to 20 minutes, depending. Now, you want, like, the sides of the pan will probably start to brown, like from the sweetened condensed milk. If that happens, it's probably most likely done. Now, it's up to you. I mean, as long as the sweet condensed milk sort of bubbles up in the middle and such, most likely it's done too. So I will see you in 15 to 20 minutes. Alright guys, the bars are done and this is what they look like. So we are just going to dive the freak in. Yeah. Okay, here we go. Let's see if I can do this. You guys, this is what it looks like. Right there. Ew. Ew. Alright. Let's dive into this